So,
Damon
you all.
saying yes.
Very good to see you all again. Tonight is Technical Thursday. Technical Thursday. Last week we had Thunder, and now we had Technical because the week before it was Technical Thursday, and then I wasn't there because I had to make place for she and Jen. She was really on the stripe. She was like, "Hey, boy, it's now my time." So I just that's how I was like. So we figured out today we will be working on Ippon Kumite and Renraku. Darren's gonna tell you what we're gonna do, but first. Remember, I see all of you are wearing beautiful geese, but they're getting old. There's some rips and some spots and bruises in the geese. So if you want to get a new one, a brand new one, go to Kihon World Shop, who's our partner and our sponsor, and also have beautiful stuff. So that's amazing. Yeah, I like that.
You can even get it personalized as well. So don't just look at it as a gi. Look at it as a personal investment.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, it's wicked. It's good to know for you who don't. So no, but without further ado, Mrs. Stringer, what are we doing?
Oh, it's me. No. So yes, as Wesley said, we're doing renrakus today and Ippon Kumite. So we're gonna start at the beginning. We're gonna see how far we get. Like usual, we can't promise we will get all the way through because we take up so much of your time doing this kind of stuff. But in between each Ippon Kumite or renraku, what we're going to do is we're going to focus on a single technique in that renraku or Ippon Sanbon Kumite and do a little bit of Kihon around that also. So, for example, if there's a Jordan Uke on it, Wesley might choose the Jordan Uke, I might choose the Kingeri. We're going to do a set number of it, not hundreds, don't worry. We're just going to work a little bit on each technique and then do the full renraku, okay? And then we'll flip back and forwards. So you'll probably get 2 techniques per renraku, a renraku, another 2 techniques, another renraku. You know the drills. If there's any conversations you would like to have with us or ask any questions, the chat is around for you to use. Other than that, I think my good friend Warm Up Wes is going to take it.
Warm Up Wes is going to do it, yeah. And I don't think they will have something to talk about with us because they've been looking at our faces for 15 months or maybe even a little bit more already. So,
isn't it? What is it? April to now. So
March.
Yeah. Wow. We're really sorry, guys. You've had to put up with us for so long. Thanks for giving us support anyway, even if the rest of you are not. Good work. Let's get going.
All right then, guys. So quick little warm up, and then we're just gonna go over to the first technique. Let me close the door. Right then, so, okay, and what we're just going to do is we're just going to start off with some forward swings. San, shi, do, ruk, sish, ash, gu, hantai, and san, shi, do, ruk, sish, ash, gu, ju, and one forward, one back. There we go, and san, shi, do, ruk, sish, ash, gu, ju, hantai, san, shi, do, ruk, sish, ash, gu, ju. Bring your both arms forward, right arm back, and we're just gonna go very easy, and we go a little bit faster every time I say, and a little bit longer every time I say, yeah? Don't worry about being static. It's a warm-up, so we just have to really twist ourselves in, yeah? Are we ready? Here we go. And san, shi, gu, ruk, sish, ash, gu, ju, a little faster. San, shi, gu, ruk, ish, ash, little faster. San, gu, ruk, sish, ash, little faster. San, gu, ruk, sish, ash, gu, little faster. San, gu, ruk, ish, ash, gu, and now ready. Good. 2 like this, 2 like this, 2 on the shoulders. We're gonna go ni, san, shi, 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 H, ni, san, shi, lost. 1, san, shi. All right, shake loose. Please twist like this. And hand tie. And shake loose again. All right, so what we're just going to do right now is we're going to start off a little bit easy on the legs. So we're just going to step into a lunge. Every time you step, you make a gyaku ski. Yeah? Push. Oh, all right then. Ready? There we go. Start off with the right leg and itch. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Sish. Ash. True. Aisha. Yeah. All right, one more time. You're gonna go forward, gyaku ski, and a little bit lower. Touch the floor, and you come back. Gyaku ski, a little bit lower. Touch the floor, and come back. Us. Are we ready? There we go. And itch. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Sish. Ash. Ku. Aisha. Yeah. Good. And shake loose. Okay, so we're still gonna go. We're still gonna keep the focus on the lunges just to warm up the legs a little bit more. Now, gonna make a gingiri, lunge, come back. Gingiri, lunge, come back. Don't be gingiri and fall into it. Please be like Mr. Stringer on either side of me. 1 and into lunge position. Okay? Only 10. Only 10. Are we ready? There we go. Itch. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Fish. Ash. Ooh. Aisha. Yeah. And shake loose again. All right. So now gonna be standing in Kokutsudachi. We've done this before. Every time you bring your hands to the floor, but you keep the front foot flat on the floor. Yeah? So we're just gonna warm up the hamstrings a little bit. 10 on the right, 10 on the left, then 10 on the right and the left, but then something extra is gonna come in. Yeah? Right. Cool. Are we ready? Itch. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Sish. Ash. Ku. Aisha. Yeah. And tie. Other side. Ready? Ish. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Sish. Ash. Ku. Aisha. Yeah. Good. All right. So we're going to do the same, but we're going to make 1 maigiri and come back. Okay? 1 maigiri, come back. 10 on the right, 10 on the left. Ready? There we go. Ish. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Sish. Ash. Ku. Aisha.
Yeah.
Mawate.
Os.
You know the drill. Ready? Ish. Ni. San. She. Go. Rook. Sish. Ash. Go. Aisha. And shake loose. All right, get yourself a quick little drink. Then we're going to start off on the first Kihon.
Os.
Okay.
Do, 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 do.
Right then. So, in the first Ippon Kumite, we probably all know where we go. Over there, Jodan Oiski, Yodanuke, Gingiri, Jodanuke. Us, we're focusing on Jodanuke for me. Us, it's still a little bit of a warm-up, but try to do them. We're going to do them 30 times, yeah? We're going to do 30 proper ones, yeah? Don't be like this. Really good full techniques. Us.
Os.
All right then. Joy deshi joy. We're starting off with the right arm, so left arm will be going up right now. And are we ready?
Os.
Go. Ish, ni, san, shi, go, rook, ish, ash, ku, aisha,
Shish.
ni, san, shi, go, rook, sish, ash, ku, niju,
Shish.
ni, san, shi, go, rook, sish, ash, ku, sanju. And now ready. Awesome. Good. Over to Darren.
Okay, I'm going to pick the next technique, which is going to be Jordan ski. Now, in this one, it's always a oit ski. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go into Sanshindachi. We're going to do 15 with the right, step forward, 15 with the left. Now, what I want us to be aware of is that we don't just get into this kind of thing where we can't really tell which technique is the actual technique. One is a cover, the other is the technique. Okay, be very aware of a distinction between the cover and the technique. Okay, 15 on one leg, 15 on the other. So, Sanshindachi, hey, hey. Shia. Okay, so let's put the left hand up as the cover. Don't forget, the right hand is the ski. So each time the cover will come, drive, cover, drive, cover. Okay, good, strong with the right. 15 on the right, 15 on the left. Little pause, step forward. Ready? H, D, San, Shi, Go. Right, ish, ish, head, G,
Yeah.
H, D, San, G, go, and step forward, left leg forward, keep the right arm out. This time the left arm's doing the punch. H, D, San, Shi, go, right, ish, ish, head, G,
Aisha.
ish, D, San, Shi, Okay, so on to the very first Ippon Kumite. Okay, so we'll run through it a couple of times by numbers, then a few times the full sequence before we have a little rest. Then it'll be back to me for the next Kihon, then Wesley Kihon, then the next combination. Okay, so just quickly, I'll start off. So we're going to be going back into Maigen and Barai Zenkusudachi. We're stepping forward, Oitsuki Jordan. Stepping back, Jordan Uke, Kingeri, Jordan Uke. Not forgetting to cover before we do the Kingeri. I think that we all know this because our grades, what I can see at least, are dictating we all know this, but for those maybe not in the IFK, which I think most of you are, a little reminder. So, Maigen and Barai. Yay! Hey! Cheer! So, stepping forward, Oitsuki Jordan. Ouch! Stepping back, Jordan Uke. Ouch! There we are. Kingeri, Jordan Uke. Ouch! And on T, change legs. I'm going to do both sides. Same thing. Stepping forward, Oitsuki. Ouch! Stepping back, Jordan Uke. Ouch! Kingeri, Jordan Uke. Ouch! Okay, change legs. Okay, so we're moving forward. Oitsuki, back, Jordan Uke. That's the first count. Second count, cover Kingeri, Jordan Uke, back in position. Okay, so Oitsuki and move back, Jordan Uke. Ouch! Knee! Ante! Same count. Ouch! Knee! Ante! Okay, now let's add it all together. Okay, don't want to have to do loads of these, so we're going to do 6 in total. 6 in total. 1 on one side, other side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What we're looking for is good quality, great techniques. Remember, when we're coming in, no flicking on the punches. When we're going back, think about no leaning, body weight forward, in, so we can drive, as Wesley said at the beginning, a good retraction on the kick, pulling back. Shouldn't have to tell you all of this, but just in case, recapping just for good measure. Okay, 1 count all the way through on just the one side. Jordan Uke in position. Ready? Ouch! Shield! Ante! Change legs. Ouch! Shield! Ante! San! Ante! Chi! Ante! Go! Ante! Last one. Right! Shield!
Aisha.
Ante! One more on both sides. Up, back, switch, up, back. May not be able to do these in all of these, but this one's only a one-stepper, so we can get away with this a little easier. Okay, forward, back, complete. Remember, when we change, make sure we cover with a Jordan, okay? Don't just switch badly, cover, then go again. Okay, let's go. All the way through. Just one time. Hey! Shit!
Aisha.
Shit!
Aisha.
Hey!
Os.
Just have a quick drink, and you'll be back with me for the next technique.
Os.
A little bit of work today even though it's Technical Tuesday, still working on the technique. We're just doing a few of them. Okay, so I'm going to start off and I'm going to do hizzas. Okay, so we just got hizagamagiri, 30 straight off the bat, because we can just stand in furudachi or hikadachi and go straight off. Okay, let's go. So, furudachi, yoidachi, yai! Gammon cover, starting with the right leg first, 30. Ready, H, E, San, Shi, Go, Rek, H, H, K, Chi,
Aisha.
E, San, Shi, Go, Rek, H, H, K, Nichu,
Aisha.
H, E, San, Shi, Go, Rek, H, H, K, Sanju,
Aisha.
Nari, and over to Wesley for the next technique.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Right. So let's stick to the covers. I did a Jordan okay, and now we'll go for my get and bright. Yeah? We're gonna do the same as we did with Darren, but we're gonna be standing again, Sanshindachi, and then we're gonna do 15 on the right arm, 15 on the left arm. Please guys, try to focus on the technique, really twisting out the shoulders before we go on for the next one. All right, yoidashi, yoi. Sanshindachi migi kamaite, shia. My get and bright, right arm, go 15 times. Ish, ni, san, shi, go, look, ish, ash, ku, aisha, ish, ni, san, shi, go, awate, step back, left leg, left arm. I step back because otherwise I wouldn't have seen myself. Are we ready? There we go. Ish, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, ish, ash, ku, aisha, ish, ni, san, shi, go. And now Ray. Right, so quick little shake. Then we're going to Ippon Komite number 2, the second one. What we're doing over there, Zenku Sudashi Maige and Brai. Step forward, Chudan, Oisuki, Maige and Brai, Hizagamagiri, and then again, Maige and Brai. It'll be the same as we did with Darren. Each count one technique on the left and the right side. Then we're gonna go a few techniques in one technique. Then we're gonna do 6 of them in total and 1 full one. All right then. Joy dashi joy. Zenkutsu dachi get and bright. Kamaite. Shit. All right then. There we go. Chudan oiski. Etch. Ni. San. Mawate. Other side. Etch. Ni. San. Mawate. So now forward Chudan Oisuki, my get and brai is 1 count. Second count will be Hizagamagiri, my get and brai. All right, are we ready? There we go. H. Ni. Mawate. H. Ni. Mawate. Okay, so what we're now going to do, we're going to stick them all together. Oi suki chudan, my get and brai, Iza gamagiri, my get and brai. Is one time, mawate, we do this 6 times. Us, very easy on the pace. Us, righty then. Are we ready? Us, there we go. Ish. Cheer. Awate. Us. Knee. Cheer. Awate. Sun. Cheer. Awate. She. Cheer. Awate. Go. Cheer. Awate. Last one. Roku. Cheer. Awate. Osh. Right then, guys. So, one left, one right, properly. Osh. When I say hajime, you do this on your own time. Make sure long stances, and please, 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 quality over quantity. Osh. Osh. Good. Are we ready? Osh. Here we go. Hajime. Cheer. 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 Nare. Osh. Osh. Quickly. Back to me for Kihon. Osh. It's pretty hot over here.
Yeah, I'm pretty toasty as well for a technical Tuesday. But it's nice because I really enjoy basics. Everybody else okay? Looks it anyways. Good, good. Top notch. Whew. Will it rain? Will it rain? Just not sure.
Tomorrow, apparently, over here.
Ah.
Right then. Well, I'm blocking all the time, so you know, let's stay there. Let's stay there. Already did Jordan okay? Already did get and bry. One more's left. Saiken Soto Uke. Yeah? And we're gonna be standing in Kokotsudachi. And we're gonna do this 15 times on the right, 15 times on the left. And I really want you to think about the full motion and be controlled as well in your stance. Yeah. Sometimes you see people, not you guys, hopefully not me and Darren, hopefully, but you sometimes see people stand in a kokotsudachi or in a stance, and when they go do the block, everything is moving with them, which is okay when you're on the dance floor. Everything needs to be moving with you, but not when you're in the good position. Okay. Good. All right then. Stand up. Osh. Kudasai. Osha. Right. Yoidashijoi. Stand with the right leg into kokotsudachi. Are we ready? Osh. There we go. Kamaite. Shira. All right then. So, right leg, right arm. Os. 15 times. Os. Os. There we go. Ish. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Sish. Ash. Ku. Aisha. Ish. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Mawate. Os. All right, are we ready? Os. There we go, 15 times again. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Sish. Ash. Ku. Aisha. ish, ni, san, shi, go. And now red. Push. Off to Mr. Stringer.
Push. So, at the risk of not repeating any techniques, because Wesley's already done the Jordan Uke and the Michael and Bry, leaves me with the skis. Okay. Now I've already done Oitski Jordan, which we did before. We could do Oitski Chudan or Oitski Giran, but what I'm opting to do is Gyakuski Chudan. Okay. We're going to do this in Zenku Sudachi. Again, exactly the same. 15 on the right, 15 on the left, making sure we distinguish between the cover and the actual punch. Okay. Now, what many people tend to do, and I'll just highlight this before we get started, what many people tend to do when they do this is, now this is okay in certain parameters when you're starting to learn to really develop power and really good rotation and learning to shift your balance. But remember, we are right now in a basic format. So what we want to be doing is keeping the weight over and we're twisting from the shoulders. So from the core upwards. Really try to avoid getting this momentum to make the punch feel good. Rotate, drive each time. Okay. Of course, there will always be a natural amount of movement on your stances, but we're trying to really keep that at a minimum. Okay. So let's get going. Udachi. Michael and Bry. Yay! Okay. Shia. Good. So from there, we're going to do the first Gyaku ski. Chudan with the right arm. 15. Don't forget, cover is a reasonably slow pace. Drive out nice and strong with the Gyaku ski. Avoid this. And as Wesley's already highlighted, this movement as well. Keep this pushed out over that knee all the time. Ready? 15 good ones. H, knee, 10, she, help, right, ish, hit, Q, H, knee, 10, she, go, Ante, change the legs. We'll start with the Michael and Bry on the Gidan. Remember, Gyaku ski, Chudan will be with the left arm all of the time. Ready? 15. H, knee, 10, she, go, right, H, hit, Q, H, knee, 10, she, go, Nari. Sumi, tidy yourselves up, just shake yourself loose. And for those of you who didn't see, there's some real strong beast under the waterfall with 6 stripes at the weekend doing some Gyaku skis and Noise skis. If you didn't see her, check her out. It's pretty good. Not bad technique, you know, for a 6th dan. No, it was a good time. Okay, so now we are moving on to Sanbon Kumite. Be aware of the space a little bit. Maybe you can't do 3 full techniques forward, but maybe you can switch on the spot instead. Okay? So we won't do quite as many as we did before because we're starting to get longer in the combinations. Still going to break it down for the first one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Same on the left. And then we're looking to do maybe 4 with a single count up and a single count back. Single count up, single count back, and then 4 up, back. Okay? Right, so let's go. Let me try and work my space out, see if I can fit them all in myself. Maigan Barai. Yoi! Okay! Shia! So we're moving forward. Jordanoitsky, Tudanoitsky, Gielanoitsky. One count, one technique. Okay? Moving forward, Jordan first. H! Shudan. Knees! San Gidan. Moving back, Jordan okay. H! Soto okay. Knees! Maigan Barai, Gyakuski, Maigan Barai. Remember, this doesn't move. This moves. Ready? Aish! Shia!
Yeah.
Ante! Change legs. Same count, one technique. Jordan first. Aish! Shudan. Knee! San Gidan. Careful with the computer. Moving back, Jordan okay. Aish! Soto. Knee! San! Get him right, Gyakuski, get him right. Ante! Change legs. This time, one count, 1, 2, 3 punches. That's the first count. Second count, block, 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 punch, block. Second count. Okay? 3 techniques up, 3 techniques back is the next count. Ready? Let's go. Aish! Moving backwards. Knee! Shia!
Aisha.
Ante! Good, good. Exactly the same. Aish! Knee! Shia! Ante! Work out your space, okay? So, 3 up, 3 back, the entire shebang, okay? Jordan, Chudan, Ginan, Jordan, okay, Soto, okay, get him right, Gyakuski, get him right. Don't get in a rhythm now. Boom, boom, boom. Good stances, lock them out each and every time, okay? Awesome, good. Let's go. All the way up, all the way back. Just on this one side. Ready? Hey! Here! Hey! Change legs. Ready? Hey! Here!
Aisha.
Okay. And again, 2 more left. 1 on each side. Hey! Shia! Ante! Last one. Hey! Shia!
Aisha.
Ante! Last one, because we've just about got enough room. 3 up, 3 back, change, 3 up, 3 back. Still maintain good focus, individual techniques. Okay? Let's go. Hey! Shia! Shia! Nay!
Horse.
You still have a little drink? Back to me again, I'm afraid.
Horse.
Everybody okay so far? Warming up nicely, I hope, because I'm steaming hot now.
Yeah. When you go forward and backwards, you kind of have a momentum. I didn't have the space.
I know, I saw.
And you have a little bit of a different rhythm, which is good.
Start, stop, start, stop. But what that does do, promotes nice clean techniques rather than a roll. So guys, If you struggle with the 3 up, 3 down, maybe work on the version that Wesley is doing. Not that he does, but it does promote clear cut techniques each time. Okay.
I don't think we're gonna get far, to be fair.
No, I don't think we are. Maybe we should have just done 1 Kihon in between each one.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
But hey,
It means we got something.
I like it, so I'm happy. So, I did Gyakuski last time, so I'm not going to do it again. I'm going to do the Maigiri this time. Okay, so we're on Maigiri Chudan. Okay, now in this particular 1, 2, we have a nice pullback as per usual. This one really needs to make clear that we are pulling back. So what we're going to do is on the same leg. Okay, a bit like we did last week with Wesley and his Maigiris. Quite like that. It was quite hard, but it was good. It made you really focus on the technique. And what I personally found when I started off is I was here. Okay, what I want you to do, out back, come back, make sure you feel the weight on both your legs equally. Okay, because I did maybe the first 20 last week and I thought, what am I doing? I just feel like this leg's getting really tired and this one's okay. So that's an unrealistic position where we kick from. So we're going to be there, 1 back, 1 back, and then make sure we're grounded on both sides. 15 on the right, 15 on the left. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Give Wesley a little bit of time to move on to the next technique, which, to be fair, is probably quite obvious. He's not got many options left. Okay, ready? Yoidachi, yoi! Down and cover. Right leg only, equal weight every time we land. Ready? H! Yi! Sen! Shi! Go! Red! H! H! Head! G! H! D! Sen! Shi! Go! Left leg. H! D! Sen! Shi! Go! Red! H! H! Head! G! H! D! Sen! Shi! Go! Marry! Shake yourself loose. Over to you, Wesley.
So you'd say, a block again. I would be able to do so because in the Mawate, we'll do the Chioke. Yeah, no, we're not going there. I'm gonna do Yakusuki. Yeah. In these, when you do them in Kihon or in kata, it's a little bit different in my perception than when we do this into the renraku. Yeah. In the renraku, it's very clicker based, so it needs to be very long and very focused on the pullback as well. Yeah. And what we're now going to do is we're going to be standing a left leg forward, right leg will be back. We're going to do 15 on the right, but we're going to already be focused on the technique out. Every time I count, pull back and push out again. Yeah. Focus on the pullback and then pushing out again for the Gyakuski. Yeah. So we're going to be over there like Mr. Stringer. Oh yeah. Gracias, señor. That's it. 15 times on the right, 15 times on the left. All good?
All good in the hood. Push.
Momento, por favor. Oh. Wait, one second, please. Hey, no.
He's got delivery or something, can he? Amazon Prime. Just a little rest as well.
Yeah, not good. No. Cool. All right. One second.
Come on.
Alrighty then, guys. So, okay, left leg in front, and standing over here. Every time I count, pull back and push out again. Us. There we go. Ish. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Ruk. Sish. Ash. Ku. Aisha. Ish. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Aisha. Awate.
Push.
Good. If you do this 15 times properly, it's pretty hard.
Especially if you have a nice long clicker stance.
Yeah. So if you don't find this hard, longer stances. Ready?
Push.
There we go. Ish. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Ruk. Sish. Ash. Ku. Aisha. Ish. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Aisha. And now Ray.
Push.
Shake loose. Alrighty then. So,
Legs.
that's what we were gonna do. Long gyakuski, magiri, back into fighting position. Yeah? One count, one technique. Us, one count, a full combination. Then one count up, one count down, and then we're just gonna go 2 times full motion up and down. Us. Something very important, and I see this in my dojo all the time, and when I'm teaching at places, the mawate, when you go uchiuke, make sure you show them the uchiuke, then come back into the fighting position. Us, lazy like this, it's uchiuke kamaite. Us, okay? Cool. All right.
Push.
Yoi dashi. Yoi. Left leg in front. Kamaite. Shura. Alrighty then. There we go. Only one technique on each count. Ich. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Ruk. Mawate. 1, 2. That's it. There we go. Ich. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Ruku. Mawate. Shira. All right. Gyakuski, Marigiri, back into Kamaite. Yeah? One count. Us. Ready? Us. Ish. Knee. San. Here. Mawate. Ish. Knee. San. Here. Mawate. Up in one count, down in the second count. Us. So you go up, 1, 2, 3. Mawate. Stay there. Us.
The mawate. Us.
Ready? Ish.
Shia.
Shia. Knee.
Shia. Shia.
All right. Up and down 2 times. Us. 1 on each count, but we're going to do them 2 times. Us.
Us.
Ready? Stay focused. Hajime.
Shia. 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 Shia.
No más. señores y señoritas.
Osa!
Hajime!
Shia! 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 Shia!
And now ready. Os. Good. Quick little drink. Back to me again. Os.
And the really good thing about renraku is people often ask, how can I get faster? How can I get faster? This right here will help you. Look at all the Wuko styles. Look at all the non-contact styles. Rapid, fast. Why? Because they do lots of this kind of stuff. Bang, bang. Don't expect you to roll on for 50, 100 of them. But every time, boom. Try and be as fast as you, the individual, can be.
Awesome. Thank you for that. All right. So we're going to do focusing on my gyris again. Yeah. Obviously, it's the same technique in the Kihon as we did with Darren, or as we might be doing in the next phase as well. Yeah. But very important, this my-gyri is in a different setting. You will start off from your back leg, ending properly in your front leg, so you can drive in the punch long, hard, and as good as possible. Yeah. So what we're going to focus on is we're going to stand in a long stance. We're going to do the my-gyri, but then make sure you bring your feet back in the proper position so you can go into the my-gyri again, and the my-gyri again, and the my-gyri again. Every time starting the my-gyri from your back leg, alternate. Okay?
Oh,
good.
Yes.
Alrighty then.
Oh,
Good. I'm enjoying this. Really good. Nice.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot. Alrighty then. Boy, joy. Left leg in front with a long kamaite. Ready?
Good.
Good. So I will do, for instance, one example. My back, good position. My back, good position.
Os.
Alrighty then. Kamaite.
Shia.
Toison. Ish. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Ruk. Sish. Ash. Go. Aisha. Ish. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Ruk. Sish. Ash. Ku. Aisha. Ish. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Ruk. Sish. Ash. Ku. Aisha.
Yeah.
And now ready.
Woo! Feel that baby.
Over to Darren.
Us. Okay, so I'm going to work the second bit of the turn. So we could do the Chudina Shuke. I don't know how to do that. We're going to work on this bit here. Okay, because I hate it when people, as Wesley said, and they're all over the place. Okay, so we're going to start off with Shuke position, up, back, up, back, up, back. Same length. Think of the head, grab, back, nice, long position. Not here. Be strict with yourself. Form. All the time. Form. Quality. The quantity is 30, but the quality needs to be there for the entire period. Okay? So, I'll show you on this side. We're going to be there. 1, 2. 1, 2. Not here. In. 1, 2. Up. Pull back. Nice and fast. Okay, Christopher, thank you very much.
Thank you for being there.
Good, as always. Okay, so 15 on one side, 15 on the other side. Don't forget, open hands, closed hands. Open, closed. Good form. All the way back with this back arm too. Ready? Budachi. Renraku. Yai. Left leg going forward. Kate. Chia. Good. So from there, up, back, 15, ante, 15. Okay. Very self-explanatory. Ready? Let's go. Out. Knee. Hand. Chi. Out. Right. Out. Out. Head. Chi. Out. Knee. Hand. Chi. Out. Shia. On day. Change of the legs. Ready? Out. Knee. Hand. Chi. Out. Right. Out. Out. Head. Chi. Out. Knee. Hand. Chi. Go. Chia. Nari. Just shake yourself off. Okay, so the next combination is very easy in some ways. It's an exact reversal of what we just did. So we are there, we're covering. We do the maigiri like we did with Wesley. We land in a good position, out, back. The difficulty that people seem to find is forgetting about these hips. Open, open, back. Okay? Please remember this. We cover to open this hip to get it go forward. Maigiri, open the hip. We now got the angle. Push through, back, each and every single time. Hanshi is very, very strict and particular on his renrakus. He likes to see this commitment. He doesn't like this. He doesn't like this. He hates it. Please do him the honor of doing what he teaches. Okay? It's not easy. I'm not going to lie to you. It is harder. But you get a much better technique. You get a much better distance out of the technique. Please don't think here. It's fast. You might be going, yeah, you've got a nice snap on your gi. It's wrong. Okay? Per hanshi, it's incorrect. Per making that distance up, it's incorrect. Okay? Exactly the same thing as Wesley. One count, one technique. 3 up, turn, 3 down. Then we're going to add them together. Boom, 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 boom. Add them together again. And then 2 magical sets to finish off with. Okay? Real good? Excellent. Be careful of your space. Be even more careful about your great technique. Renraku, yai! Okay, shia! Okay, don't forget, we have a cover first before we do the maigiri, or at least on the way to do the maigiri. Don't do this, okay? Let's go. Maigiri first, land in a good position. Then we want to see that nice rotation on the second technique, which is the gyaku ski. Ready? H! Knee! H! Knee! H! Running out of space. Knee! Tay! Here! H! Knee! 1 count, both techniques. In, 1, drift back. Remember, out, drift back, return and cover. Don't just land, do this. The idea is to gain that distance and then shorten the stance a little bit. 1 count, kick, punch, hold. Ready?
Set.
And out. Shield. Knee. Shield. Stand. Shield. Hey. Shield. Out. Knee. Stand. Hey. Shield. Good. This time, 3 up and the turn. Hold for the 2nd count on the way back. Be aware of your space. I'm not the biggest in the world. I'm running out of space as well, so we need to be a little bit careful about not kicking my computer. Ready? Let's go. 1 count, 3 steps forward. 8. Shield.
Yeah.
Knee. Shield. Good, good. You know what it is. All the way up. Turn. All the way back. Turn. Hold. We go again. Please. Individual techniques. All the time. I know it's easy to get into the clicker world and start thinking about maybe multiples, but even then, focus on an individual technique, okay? All the way up, all the way down. Ready? Hey! Shield! Shield! Shield!
Yeah.
Yeah! Again. Ready? Hey! Shield!
Aisha.
Shield! Shield! Hurry!
Horse.
Get yourself a little beverage. Ooh, back.
I think we have time. 1 Kihon, and the last renraku.
I think so. Because, as usual, time is not our friend. But hopefully...
Or it is, because we are really working hard, all of us. And everybody is really good. So I think time is our friend right now, because if it's going to be too long, people won't look as good as they are doing right now.
Exactly. Exactly. But it does mean we maybe have a few weeks left of this, which I quite like, personally. I really like renrakus. I really like the length of delivering long techniques, etc. And I do like basics, as you all know anyway. Don't get me wrong, I'm a big pad fan too, but we also do Kyokushin. So there are many bits under the umbrella of Kyokushin, and this is one of them. Wesley, whenever you are ready, mi amigo. Oh no, it's actually me.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm waiting for then. There I am waiting for you, and it's actually me holding things up. Sorry about that, guys. Right, so the next one is Sotuoke, Maigen and Barai, Gyakuski, return and cover. We've already done a Sotuoke. We've already done a Maigen and Barai. But there is a slight twist with these because they're not full basic and it's not, contrary to belief, a Mawashigen and Barai. So what we are going to do though, we're going to be here and we're going to be doing the Gedan Barai. Just the Gedan Barai. Okay, from the gammon cover here, not the Sotuoke, here, in. in. Not a formal washi barai that comes all the way across. Here, down, down, each time. Okay? What we're going to do is we're going to do alternate arms though. So we're going to be there, one, change, each time. Okay? Try and get a reasonable speed on the change. It's not essential to be rapid, but reasonable. Okay? 30, as per usual, ladies and gentlemen. So, Furudachi, renraku, yai! Kate, shia! Good. From your cover here. This backhand, it doesn't need to move. Okay? One, change legs. Ready? Ouch! Knee! 10! She! Help! Help! Ouch! Ouch! Help! She! Ouch! Knee! 10! She! Help! Help! Ouch! Ouch! Help! Need you! Ouch! Knee! 10! She! Help! Help! Ouch! Ouch! Help! Here! Marry! And without further delay, over to Wesley.
Delay, Wesley. Right then, guys. So, what we're just going to focus on is the little soto okebi. Yeah? When we do this, we're going to go backwards, forwards, over there. So, we're going to do this movement. Kind of shorten the legs a little bit. Think about 1, 2, 3. That's where you're going. You're catching, you're blocking or breaking away, and then you're focusing on that. So that's the way you move with your body as well. Yeah? So over here, 1, 15 on one side, 15 on the other side. Us?
Us.
Cool. All right then. Go to straight. Left leg in front. Come on, team. Yes. Yeah. Alrighty then. It's a long stance. Bring yourself back a little bit. Don't go like this. Angle a little bit so you can go forward again. Us. Us. Ish. Knee. San. Chi. Go. Rook. Ish. Ash. Ku. Aisha. Here. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Yeah. What day? Osh. Same thing, 15 times. H. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Ish. Ash. Ku. Aisha. Here. Knee. San. Shi. And go. Yeah. And array. Osh. So, we're going to do the same. Ich, knee, san, 3 times, mawate, 3 times back. Os. Then we're going to do the full combo. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. Huh? There. Then we're going to go one side full with the mawate, one side full with the mawate, and then times.
I'm on mute.
My friend.
No, you didn't realise.
Okay, are we ready? Cool.
Go. Osh.
Right. Let's start off forward a little bit because we're going backwards. Yeah.
Osh.
Also, there's various ways the people in all sorts of countries will do. For instance, in Holland, they will still focus on full techniques, and also you will be taught left and then right and then left. So you're working both ways, but we keep to our version 1, 2, 3, all on the left, then all on the right. Os. Good.
Os.
Come on, take. Aisha. There we go. Aish. Knee. Sun. Ich. Knee. Sun. Ich. Knee. Sun. Mawate. Here. Ich. Knee. Sun. Ich. Knee. Sun. Ich. Knee. Sun. Here. Here. Good. Full combo. 1 count. Os. Ready? Os. There we go. Ish. Knee. Sun. Here. Mawate. Here. Itch. Knee. Sun. Here. Mawate. Here. Good. All right. 3 back. Mawate. Stay there. Os.
Os.
1 count. Ready?
Os.
There we go. Ish.
Here. Here.
Knee.
Here. Here.
Good. 2 times, people. 1, full 1. Second time, I'll say Hajime. Second full 1. Os.
Os.
All ready? Good, good. Come on, here.
Here.
There we go. Hajime.
Here.
Aisha.
Here.
Aisha. Ready?
Os.
Hajime.
Here.
Yeah.
Here. Here.
And now ready. Os. All right.
Os.
Quick little drink. And then we did 10th, 9th, and 8th cue today. Well done.
And where not being used to doing such long stances in the fighting position, feeling a little tired on my legs, I've got to be honest. You know, longer stance, longer techniques, they make you work harder. It's just a fact. But hey, we don't complain. We just gain. So, I guess it's over to me.
Stretching stringer.
Stretching stringer, exactly. Warm up, Wes. Stretching stringer. Couldn't have made it any better, right? And we would have had to change our names. Okay, right. Because of the thighs, get yourself on a wall or a hard straight-ish surface, and we're going to stretch them thighs out. Okay, so we're going to be here, all the way in, trying to get this knee nice and tight up against the wall. Obviously, if you've got knee injuries, etc., please be careful. Do what you can. So we're going to be pushing up in and just really stretch that thigh after we've been pushing off and driving it today. Hey. Ante, let's change them over. Bag is moving around. And relax. Okay. Now, the right knee on the floor. Just stretch the top part of the thigh. So the hip flexor, which we've been reacting on quite a lot today. Stretch it forward. Try to roll this around a little bit. Don't leave it open here, so we're using the groin muscle. Roll it round like we would be doing the gyaku ski here. Make sure you really pinch through on that top of the hip flexor in the middle, just working to the outside rather than the middle to the inside where the groin is. Awesome. Remember, it's a very tiny muscle, that hip flexor, but it's a very important one. Ante, change the legs, exactly the same on the other side. Roll that through a little bit, make sure that we're really isolating that middle to outside range. And relax. Up you get. So if you've got like a beam or something, hold on to it because we want to stretch out the shoulder and the lats muscle. Again, all of this movement tend to be quite fast, reactive, explosive. So we're just gonna be there, hold on to the beam, and just pull back. So we're working the lats muscle here to start off with. If you don't have a beam like myself or Wesley, then I'm very sorry about that. I will send maintenance around soon.
Remember, if he sends maintenance, they will decide where to put it.
Yeah. Yeah. So you have to take it on board that if they come round, they're just going wherever they feel fit. Ishante, on to the other side. Really just try to relax. You feel that pulling.
The same one again. I don't know who it is.
No, me neither. He's clearly on the list, but I've never seen him before.
And he doesn't seem familiar in his picture.
Mm.
Does anyone know Maximilian? If they do, please let us know.
Okay, this time both, and just drop the shoulders through. Try to relax that shoulder muscle off and
That was a wicked session, guys.
I nearly did renrakus at my dojo on Tuesday, but I was like, no. I seem to remember us having this plan for today.
Yeah. We actually had a plan for today.
Yeah. We forward thoughts for today.
The upcoming weeks, to be fair.
Yeah. Turn it around and just take the same. Try to straighten your body up. Whoa. And just relax. Just shake off some elbows a little bit. And from there, we're just going to close the back, open the chest. Okay? So, itch, close. Knee, open. Sun. Chi. Go. Rip. Two more. Ish. And last one. Ach. Relax. We're done with a super speedy session in more ways than one. The time flew by, and boy, did your techniques fly too. So, well done for today. It's really important that you really try to put the maximum speed and effort in these kind of renrakus, because the reason why if you stand in the likes of next to Shi and Janine, Michi, and all them other people, they're looking to go straight away. You know, there is no delay. All of this wasted movement between techniques becomes very obvious and apparent when you're doing renrakus. So the more you do this type of stuff rather than here, it's a waste of time and a waste of energy, and that's why you find yourself behind. Yes, you need to work on making sure that you're pushing off from the ground to get that instant speed going. But what you don't want to do is waste your energy with excess movements. This is why Wesley was very clear at the beginning, you know, no movements with the legs when you're doing things like the soto uke, the maigen and barais. Keep them nice and rigid so that you can go straight off. The more they're doing this, we have to wait for that to stop before we can go. The more your body is moving in too much excess movement, you have to wait for it to be in the right position to go. And then that's very important for you. So the renraku gives you a lot, big, huge value in technical ability. It's never to be underestimated. This will transfer you through to being a great clicker fighter, to being a really efficient knockdown fighter. It's never to be disvalued, because in my opinion, it is extremely important. Wesley?
Yeah, I was actually going to say that, because we all know Henshi's story, how he did a lot of basic stuff for his 100-man kumite preparation. And yeah, you can say doing 10q syllabus or taikyoku is a strange preparation, but in order to get better, I myself, but I also know Darren did this, I used a lot of renraku to get my movements better, to be more efficient in the techniques I give. I am, for instance, one of the more lazy people who during training and stuff like that. So I'd like to be as efficient as possible, so I don't have to work harder than the rest. I'm honest in that, you know, and it's very important to do this properly. So I always said, and I always had these discussions with my old Xian. It's like, okay, so when I do this properly, I'm finished. Of course, I always lost this discussion and I still had to do it, but I still try to. But yeah, it's really important. It's really good, and it really got us to places because of this technique. And if you look at the renraku and Ippon Kumite within the IFK, within our system, it's amazing. You do so many things. You fight forward, you fight backwards, you fight sideways. You do loads of different techniques. Your variety of techniques, kicks and punches get so much better when you only focus on renraku. So please, guys, do this. So in the upcoming weeks, we will go further and further and further. Take care, Jen. Thank you for being there.
Thanks, Jan, as always.
Where we're going to in the next couple of weeks is we're going to go on until we've all done them. So hopefully you guys enjoy and see yourself get better every time.
Just one more thing on that, because I think it does get lost in history. Hanshi does like to talk about it a lot, but if you're not around Hanshi, then maybe you don't hear the story. But he was the world's best coach, where he had to teach people in non-contact before we were able to do knockdown. Now that just shows the development structure from that man alone, that came through from not being able to do what he was used to, adapting and developing the BKK into one of the greatest organizations in the world. Now that's through one man. It's not through me, it's not through Wes, it's through one man's idealism. But what he did is he developed it and gave us the groundwork through renraku, through basic fighting, to carry forward. So do try to remember that, never to lose.
Yeah, if only you and me will be 1% of what Hanshi is and was, we'd be happy. So
yeah, absolutely.
We are.
But great effort tonight, and keep it up, guys. Awesome work. Proud of you all.
Well done, guys. So this Saturday, there will be a Super Saturday. Unfortunately, we have a few guests lined up who are not able to join us in the next couple of, in this month. Also, maybe not even in the next month, because in the world, a lot of is coming back to normal. And we still got a lot of people cheering us on and trying to help us out. But being able to teach sessions online is a little bit harder. So hopefully,
so you might be stuck with us.
Yeah, hopefully you guys will be with us. We will be here on Super Saturday, but it's just the two of us. You can make it if we try, just the two of us. All right,
till then.
Thanks again. See you then.
That's great. Thanks, guys. That's really good. Really, really helpful.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah. No, it's really nice.
Thank you, senseis.
No worries.
Right.
I have a lot of funny type of thing to share over here. Just because you were saying, Sensei Wes, that you're one of those lazy ones a bit. I think I have a glitch in the computer too, and then sometimes I'm not saying you do, but I do, because most of the times when it comes to training in karate, Kyokushin, I think I'm big and strong or something or whatever. So when it comes to training, I tend to stay there and move a little bit slower, as opposed to in everyday life, I'm super speed for everything. So it's a very weird contradiction for me. Mm-hmm. Even the other day, my son, I was helping him pick up his toys at night, and he looked at me and he says, "Mom, you're not a normal human." I'm like, "What do you mean?" And he says that you're so fast, right? But somehow in karate, I'm a bit slower on the moving. I guess I need to more on the footwork. But there was something funny that since we opened up now and we can train a little bit in the park, 10 people, but still something, right? I think that since I'm doing these sessions with the two senseis and Kihon Janine as well, I got faster, because what I noticed is I was faster than the whole team. And that means 20-year-olds and 40-something-year-olds. I was always striving to do everything at the proper speed, and if we had to go faster, then I did it faster, but it was just for that specific exercise, right? But now what I noticed is that I was doing everything faster, I was more explosive, and I had to stop and kind of think to myself, what made me faster? How come I'm doing it faster, finishing up than that 20-year-old guy who is, in tip-top shape, and I'm not 20 anymore, right? And I just thought about it. It must be the Zoom sessions. Like, it's been the constant. I know I wasn't on it like every single time, but there were times when I was constant. But then we had our Zoom sessions too, so I couldn't participate in all of yours. But I have to say a thank you, because somehow you made me become a little bit faster. I'm still not super speed. I'm working on it, but it is a lot faster than I used to be, a lot snappier and more, kind of explosive, I guess, what I'm looking for, because I'm not big, I'm not that muscular and strong, so I should be moving more around. So I want to say thank you for that.
Yes.
Thank you.
It's something that, I don't know, maybe a lot of people don't realize what amount of knowledge and how much private training you guys are delivering through Zoom sessions, and they should be participating more and supporting more what you're doing. I think it's awesome, because it's I really consider it as a private training. There's nobody around me. Well, once in a while the kids show up and they bother me, but I learned to work around that too. But it's just me and the technique, and then my attention to you, and your attention when you're explaining everything is just amazing. So I have the time to look at myself without having other people around me and trying to keep up, or just doing a little bit more sloppy technique because you're losing on the speed. So now it's just me and the technique and whatever you're teaching me. So I think it's awesome. Just keep up the awesome work. Thank you again, Os, for everything.
Very, very kind to hear. Thank you. It's incredible.
No, I really thought about it, because I amaze myself in being faster than others, right? So I had to just stop and think, like, how come I'm faster? I wasn't faster than that guy, right? Who used to train every single day. And I was just training maybe 3 times a week because my schedule wasn't allowing me to do so. But he's young, he's single, he doesn't have anything else better to do than just train, right? So he was faster than me. But now I'm faster than him. How come? So I just had to put it all together, and I think it's the Zoom sessions. I think it's KRT and everything that I did with Kihon, Janine, and I used to train with Kihon Sunil as well. His dojo whenever they had the Zoom sessions. So I was trying to get in as much as possible and take on the opportunity, because we were home. So what else? So again, thank you.
Thank you for your amazing words, and that's what we were aiming for with doing this. Try to keep it alive. Try to make the best out of it, and if this is the result, then we all did something right. So I'm really pleased to hear this. I'm really proud of you, Michi, for surprising yourself, which is wicked, because you were better than you were yesterday. So kudos for that, and hopefully we can all still keep learning, keep growing, and get to the levels we maybe want to be, or even go further. So thank you. Amazing.
Oh, thank you. I thank you.
Thank you. Good work.
I agree with all of that. I think at the beginning it was all sort of like, okay, well, let's just see if we can get through this year and stay a bit fit and sort of survive. But yeah, I mean, the way you teach and the stuff we've all learned, it's revolutionized certainly my training and my technique, I think, after 40 years or whatever it's been.
It's really funny you say that, Damon, because I never said this to anyone, but I actually received a comment from someone who also went to Wimbledon and said that you had far improved and your quality was way above the rest of the class as a result of your continual training, And I'm not just saying that because it serves me no purpose really, because Michi said some great words already. But I think, you know, yes, okay, it's very humbling to hear your thanks to us, but the thanks goes in return as well, because you have to do the effort. You have to turn up. First of all, you have to persevere with the things, and you hopefully, Michi has confirmed, seen the growth in yourselves as well. So you know, thank you guys in return also, because it gives myself and Wesley great pleasure to know that we have assisted in your progression. Not made it, you know, other people made you, but if we can assist in any way, shape or form, then we've done our job properly.
Most definitely. Yeah. With me training with Kihon Steve now for over 15 years, you know, I know every single move. I know his combinations and his heads. Even when he comes up with something new, I kind of know how to follow along because I know the style. I know everything he's going to come up with, basically. I know his routines, right? Once in a while, we throw in something new, but I still kind of know it, right? So because I was training with you, I was exposed to something different style of teaching, different maybe speed, maybe different ways of presenting those techniques or combinations or putting them together. So it was something interesting that I was picking up on, and I loved it. And I think I'm not downgrading anything, the training that I had with Steve, because, you know, he was the first one who introduced me, and I started with him and I learned most of it. But the fact that I'm adding extra things from here and there, and I noticed that throughout these times I got faster, I can only attribute that to you guys, basically, to your teaching, because it was just something different that I added. How come I didn't do that a year ago, right? When I was constantly teaching in the dojo, maybe because it was becoming a routine. I don't know, everything.
No, I think routine is probably making it sound a little bit more mundane, but I very much understand what you're saying. But I think this goes to the value of training with different instructors. You will always have a loyalty to the person who made you. Hanshi made me, nobody else. That will never ever change. Hanshi probably made Jeff, for example. Antonio made Wesley. But what we had the royal pleasure of is great surroundings and different versions of teaching, because I truly believe that you can learn from anybody. Maybe more people can teach you more, and not everybody can teach you the same amount, but you can genuinely learn from every single person that puts a gi on, whether they're a white belt, a black belt. Sometimes you see low grades do the quirkiest things and you think, I never looked at doing something that way. You know, it was because you like you say, you're used to something. And I was the same with Hanshi. I could tell where the session was going from the moment it started. I knew, and that, again, Hanshi is probably the greatest teacher that any of us will ever have. But once you are familiar with that person's style, you adopt that style and it becomes easy for you to pick up on that version of teaching. It's not to say that it is mundane. It's not to say that it's boring. It's to say that you have become accustomed to that person's style. And hopefully that generates you and molds you into the type of karateka that you have become. When you step outside of that comfort, so to speak, that's when you start discovering new different ways. And, you know, I think it's very important that dojo instructors shouldn't be so precious around they are the only people that can teach you, because they're wrong. I am not the only people that can teach my student. I hope they have a loyalty to me. Of course I do. But I would encourage everybody to try and learn from other people, because there are things that Wesley does better than me. I do better than Wesley. Jeff does better than me. I perhaps do better than Jeff. You know, there are a lot of wealth of knowledge out there of different ways to train and throw and do techniques. Why not capitalize on that? And we've been very, very, very extremely fortunate on KRT that we've had a huge amount of guests with an insane amount of quality. That's not to dismiss mine and Wesley's potential quality, but it's about giving you guys more options than maybe you would have had on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you for that.
Yeah, and what started off as just like you said, Damon, surviving the situation, or for Darren and myself, it started off as fun, having an enjoyable time training together, although we can't be together, and sharing that with the world turned into something we are so thankful of, because we also saw the growth of you guys within these sessions. The people
Very much
who have been training with us, for a person like Jeff himself coming back to training karate very, very, very many times a week, whilst he was away for a very long time. We're truly honored and truly thankful for all of the people who turn up, and all of the people who try and learn and be the best versions of themselves. And it turned out to be probably one of the best steps we could have take within karate, and it's still all about having fun, enjoying our time together. Only the group got a little bit bigger because, for instance, we started off, Darren and myself, and now we're sharing it with the world.
World's biggest dojo.
You've also got a very good reputation now. It's like where the champions go and train.
Yeah, exactly.
They come and train with you because the quality. I mean, how many champions you've had on your show? How many, sort of like your guests and stuff like that? And it's amazing. I think you don't get the kudos that you really deserve. Hopefully it will come soon.
Hopefully.
I think that Wesley hit the nail on the head. In the most important thing is that we have fun, we enjoy each other, and we develop each other, and if we grow, then we can potentially help other people grow beyond that. Michi then takes other bits to her dojo, and Damon takes stuff back to his dojo, and vice versa. I mean, I've taken things from Wes, and maybe he's taken things from me, and it's a ripple effect. Hopefully.
Yes.
Hey, I got faster at 40, so that's some sort of miracle.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Thanks again for your beautiful words, guys. It's truly humbling, and we can't be thankful enough. Yes, we are glad that we help you out, but yes, we are very glad that you're here. Otherwise, it just would have been the two of us.
Well, I'm sure you two of you, you already know that you're great, right? But once in a while, there has to come somebody and tell you that, yes, you are great, and just not encourage you. I don't want to say encourage you, but just kind of back up whatever you know about yourself. Sometimes we need all that, karate or any other aspects of life, right? Like sometimes you know something about yourself, but when somebody comes and say, yes, you're doing a great job, you feel even better about yourself. So I think you guys need it too, because you two are motivating us to train, but somebody needs to motivate you as well, right? So sometimes a word here and there might help you out. Maybe not, but if it does, then it's great.
Oh, it definitely does. It definitely does. I think you guys coming in and giving us your time is a huge motivation for both me and Wesley anyway. Many a times, me and Wesley have, before you guys get in there, we have a little chat. I think that's probably obvious for everybody, but I just feel like, yeah, I'm okay. And then we see all you guys, so it's like, hey guys, it's all great again, and all of a sudden there's a lift in motivation, because we do have a responsibility to you. We do have a responsibility to ourselves, and we do have a responsibility to our instructors. And that's the great thing about Kyokushin Karate, is that we share all of these events together. I think that's a huge motivation for all of us.
But getting those compliments truly is even more inspiring. Yeah, in all honesty, everybody can moan and everybody can say bad things, but giving compliments is very hard, and receiving compliments is very hard as well. As you can see, we're both not very, you know, doesn't really happen a lot. So really, thank you for that. It really does make a big difference because sometimes you're really hoping to get the, as we said, the kudos you'd like to get, and for the feeling not always getting this. So hearing this from you guys, the students, the people who are always there, who have been always there, is worth more than anything.
Yeah, indeed.
Right.
Well, thank you again.
Thanks.
All right,
Gotta run.
enjoy your evening, guys, or the rest of your day in Michi's.
Yeah, in it. Yeah.
Yes,
Like
yes.
midday, right? So
Yes. One more training to go tonight.
enjoy.
Bye, everyone. Great to see you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Damon. Bye, Michi.
Take care, guys. I'm off now.